Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. Whoa, did you guys see that bale? That was kind of weird. Welcome back to Pine Cove Productions. I have no idea, just decided to start cartwheeling and pirouetting and jeez, fancy bale. Alright, which brings us to what we're doing here. I'm still pushing this day because, well, I'm concerned that we've got rain coming and I've got all this lovely baleage sitting out here on the field. The other thing concerns me is I don't actually have the entire trailer to pick it up. So we're going to have to, I wonder, do I actually have any more, or is that the end of it? I think what we're going to have to do is grab the milk truck and go sell another tanker of milk. We're not, we're almost ready with the production at the lumber mill to start bringing products over so that we can get some actual creamery products going, but not quite yet. I'm just checking to make sure I did all the way around all of these. It would appear I did. Okay, so here, let me spit the bales out that we have. Oop. I didn't know there was two of them. There we go. Alright. So let's head down. I'm not sure if I've actually baled the meadow yet. To check on that, but yeah, the windrower wouldn't fit through there. So rather than just sort of half muck with it, I thought we'll just leave it. Oh, here we go. We are not finished yet. Okie dokie. So that's sort of the project today. I got to finish the last of the baling, and I also need to, as I say, get some money, because $7,300 is not going to buy us a $25,000 trailer. But I do believe we were getting about 20 plus K for offing a tank of milk. So, like I said, once I figure out where we stand with the bales here. In fact, I may just go do it anyway while we still got daylight. My apologies for only having one video up last night. Started out a little rough in the day. We had the end of a storm that had come in overnight rolled through, and oddly enough, although it almost never happens here, we ended up getting quite a few power surges and power cuts. So, in fact, partway through the first recording of the video, you guys did see the power went out, and I had to come back later and do it over again. But, combination of that, and I did get a second video made, and then I was checking the links. It was a first look video, so it's a game we haven't seen, or at least I haven't seen. And I went and checked the links, and lo and behold, there was actually an NDA on the game until the 27th. So good thing that I looked at the link, because I was about to upload it on the 22nd. That wouldn't have been good. And it wouldn't have caught my attention, to be honest with you, either. Except, apparently, when they first posted the link to the embargo, or the NDA, they'd put the wrong date. They'd put the 27th of December. So it was only because they had this big, important announcement thing that I actually noticed. So yeah, good for me. Oops. But yeah, in a few days, look forward to a video called Train Empire. So, but that's all I'll say about it, because there's an NDA. But on that subject, an opinion. When YouTubers are granted keys by companies, do you think it should be a more limited thing? I don't mean limited as to who gets them, but I mean, do you feel that maybe they're, especially with a lot of early access games, that they're not only taking the mystery out of the game by playing the whole dang thing end to end, but, you know, and I mean, let's face it, part of the reason you get something new is to experience the newness of it, right? It may sound a little esoteric, but I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. You know, I'm kind of thinking in this case, like looking at a game like Farming Dynasty, one that I'm very much looking forward to, and it's supposed to release the middle of December, and I will indeed be picking it up. The problem is, now, I suppose on the one hand, you could go, well, just don't watch them. But the YouTubers that have keys for it, you know, to show off the game early, are basically playing the entire game end to end. So by the time you or I get our hands on it, there'll be absolutely nothing new in the game. Everything that's there to see, hey, what's this, what's that, what's the other thing, it's already been done, you know. Now, I occasionally, like with the game that I just mentioned a few minutes ago, am privileged enough to get a key now and then from publishers and developers. And I purposely do limited footage on them. I'll do, at most, 2 hours, 4 episodes. And generally I do 1 or possibly 2, even on games I really enjoy. I mean, they may become a let's play, they may become a series, whatever, but either after release or when there's been big changes, you know. This whole thing of playing an entire game before it's released to the public, I don't know. I think it ruins it for a lot of people, including the developers, you know. Because there's that whole thing, too, that, oops, I suppose we want that down, you know. I mean, that particular game, that's not bad. It's 3 weeks until it releases. So people aren't likely to really, you know, forget all the YouTube hype that was around it and everybody that played it and blah, blah, blah. Because it is only 3 weeks, you know. But you look at some games where it's, you know, months ahead of time, and here you can go and look up Let's Plays and see the game in its entirety. I don't know. I can't say as I'm a big fan of that. Alright, are you gonna let me push you out of the way a little bit? Thank you. Alright. It wasn't quite enough, was it? Oh, it was just barely. Great. Yeah, I'm lost in the trees. There we go, now I can see. Now I can see where I want to see. Wow, this is a big hump of grass. Holy smokes. Look at this thing. It's halfway up the grill of the tractor. I'm surprised we're not just plowing it with the front weight. Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy. Ah, well, we're almost done. This meadow is the last of it that needs. And it's not all that big. Lots of grass, though. Holy smokes. Unfortunately, it's not really hay bales that I'm concerned with at the moment. We have a reasonable amount of them in the barn. I mean, we bought the 1 stack, 8 bales, same as I did for straw. Problem is, I'm almost out of straw. I think we've got maybe 4 bales left. So, well, I actually bought 2 stacks of each. I bought 16 bales of each, come to think of it. So yeah, because I think I've got 6 left of the straw. And that's not good, you know. That is not good. It's not enough to ensure we get much further. In fact, I don't think it's going to be enough to actually get us to where we have our own straw. So, yeah. Alright, we get that a little bit cleaned up. Let's go for the next big row. Wow. These just look so huge from in the cab. And no, that's not a "that's what she said" joke. Unless, of course, she was in a cab. You never know. So thanks, everybody, for checking out the map review from yesterday. It's an interesting map. I think I'm going to wait till it gets out of beta, though, before I revisit that one. Things like the one little dead zone we found, stuff like that, I'm sure will get worked out. It's obviously one of those deals where I just happened to stand somewhere that the map author never did. You know, easy enough to do when you get that much square footage. You know, it's like finding that one missing pixel on your 55-inch HD TV. It's like, what? There's a transistor burned out here. What the heck's going on? That used to be really common. In the early days of flat screen monitors, it was considered pretty darn decent if you didn't find more than 5 or 6 burnt transistors, i.e. black dots. And you could usually only tell when you had a perfect background running. So, yeah. Not brilliant. Okay. So, how does that look? I think there was a little bit up the other end. And then I do believe we are baled. Can I shake this one loose? No? Give it a little speed. Wag your tail. Wag your tail. Nope. Apparently not. But maybe we can pick up that little bits in here and there, that little bit over there, and then we'll run that super thin one down. Because there is one more row to go, it's just there's almost nothing in it. It's one of those deals where I couldn't resist cutting the last little bit of grass, even if it didn't come to much at all. But I wanted to make sure I got pretty much everything that was in the actual meadow zone here. You can tell it by the darker underpinning of soil. I'm going to miss a little bit on the edge, but I'm not that concerned. So, gather this up and call her good. You can see it's barely trickling in. Hopefully it'll be enough to dump this bale. Oh, there we go. And then we can spit the others out when we get to the end of the row, and we should be all happy, happy, joy, joy. Isn't that right, Miss Cow? There we go. Alright. Let's give them all a spit. I believe I have to turn it off to do that, actually. There we go. Alright, our first set of bales. So now, we just need to be able to afford to actually pick them up off the ground. Whoa, look at all the woolies. Good sheep. As you can see, we're doing alright for hay. It's the straw that's getting down. I guess I got a couple more bales than I thought. But out of the original 16, 4, 5, 7. So, less than half of what we started with. And we are only 3 days in. We need at least twice that, time-wise. We need at least twice that time-wise to get to where we're going to be able to add to that. So, I'm thinking at some point we may have to make a purchase. There we go. Alright. That's the baling. So, well, I don't need you. You don't actually go up here. I don't want to walk all that way to get to the other truck. So we'll just avoid the blue butterflies and park in here. There we go. Hello there, Black Piggy. If you spit corn at me, we're gonna have a serious discussion. What a furry looking pig, eh? Jeez. It's a really furry pig. You're quite the furry pig, you know that? Anyway. Oh, horses, they creep me out. Alright, let's, Oh, I can't imagine doing that. Just milking a horse. I mean, what the heck would you do with it? Okay. Come on, money trailer. Let's go show me the money, honey. Oh. Alright, we're, decidedly out of control. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. No, there's not many eggs. Ooh, I almost looked too long and drove off the road. Yeah, I need something other than a shiny rail to plant my bales on that truck, so that's kind of the purpose of this particular expedition. My help stayed my lane, eh? These guys all wanted to pass me, but they didn't realize I actually go faster than they did. There we go. Well, we're doing 50. 82 kilometers an hour is 50 miles an hour. For those of you in non-metric speaking countries. Oh, it's supposed to be 25 through here. Oopsie. Oh well, I don't see the police. So I think we're just going to try and get there as quick as we can get there and do this thing. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And here we are. The bank. At least for the moment. Yeah, I think we are getting there with the pallets and the paper rolls that we need. Or cartons, I should say, and paper rolls that we need. Yeah, I do believe we are almost where we need to be for that. And then we can start getting some production going here. But almost and not quite. Oh, doughhead, you forget how to drive a trailer, did you? Alright. And money me now. 8,000, 9,000, 10, 11. You guys didn't know I could count, did you? Yeah. I can read an analog clock too. Does that blow you away? Alrighty. Come on. I need to get well into the 20s. Oh, easily. We're only halfway through. Awesome. Because I do believe that, what is it under? I think maybe baling technology. Let's have a little looky, shall we? Yes, here we are. Peterbilt Master Auto Loader 22.7. And then if we want the tow-along trailer, well, you can see that's considerably more. But we do have enough for this, so that's excellent. Let's buy that. Boom. Yes, please. Okay. And we've still got more money than when we pulled out. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright. Now back to the farm and grab the other truck. I'm going to go park you back where you can refill. Are those? No, they're not. Okay. Thought for a moment those had just turned red. But nope, we got away with it again. This is looking on my page on my MCN. Those are the people that basically pay you for your YouTube channel. If you belong to such a group, you can get directly through YouTube. But yeah, all the demonetization. I have put up, well, as usual, almost 60 videos, which is 30 hours of content plus, closer to 40 hours of content. And so 40 hours of content is about 70 hours of rendering on top of that, plus, oh, well, if it's 40 hours of content, probably another 60, 70 hours of upload. And it looks like, for all of those efforts, because of all the demonetization of my videos for the first 48 hours of their existence, yeah, as of last night, the balance was $1.17. So, not very good. I mean, I don't make huge bucks at it anyway, but I've always counted on it to sort of, if nothing else, at least cover the power cost of me having to spend all that extra time rendering. Because you can't do anything else with your computer while it's rendering. It's basically just a big box sitting there sucking up electricity. So, how did we do? Is that a reasonable park me job? Not bad, I guess. I'd like to be a little snugger, I think. There we go. Perfect. And we've got a little bit in there. That's great. We'll let it fill. So now, we need to grab our other truck, rush down the hill one more time, and grab the trailer. I suppose I could have it delivered. Are those floating, or is that just an illusion? I think they actually are, aren't they? Or is the entire truck, I think, might be floating a few inches off the ground. Interesting. Now, I haven't driven this thing yet. Alright. It's got the turning radius of a salad fork. Oh, wow. That's just crazy. Takes 3 lanes to get pulled out. Alrighty, go little truck. Huge truck. But I'm hoping that it, wow. Never seen that one before. Cool. I'm hoping that this is going to be a simpler system, especially around the creamery, because quite frankly, it's darn near dangerous trying to work your way in and out of that place. At least where the actual pickup lines are. Well, I mean dangerous if you're at my driving skill levels. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, that's convenient. It has, yeah. This thing really does not turn. Wow. I wonder if it's just the speed of the front tires seem really, really slow to respond. I wonder if that's why it feels like it doesn't turn. Alright, there we go. Ooh, makes an interesting looking package, I'll give it that. Wow. Shiny, all that checker plate, eh? Wow. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make this corner. Oh, there we go. Ooh, kinda. Oops. Sorry about the garbage can. Let's get the heck out of here. Oops. Alrighty then. Yes, indeed. Making friends everywhere I go. Yikes. Holy cow, this thing does 95. Oh, that's scary. I have a vehicle that has absolutely no capability of turning and get it a good 100k down the road. I wonder how it is at stopping. Let's hope we don't have to test it. I'm looking forward to getting all of this picked up, mainly because I want to be able to advance the day, and I'm afraid it's going to just start hammering down as soon as we get into nighttime, so. Alright. It's got a good sound. Not bad. I think most of our stuff is actually further on, but I'm going to get down to the meadow first. Hello, the sheeps. Alright, so... now, can I expect it to be X? I can indeed. Ooh, it's got quite the range by the look of it. Yeah, this isn't... oh my goodness. They practically just leap up there, don't they? Oh. There we go. So it's actually got a great turning radius. You just have to allow it to catch up. Like, you can't expect to do sudden turns. It will turn sharply, just not at speed. It just takes a long time for those wheels to turn. So that's okay. It's not an issue. It's something we can get used to quite easily. Just have to remember to be a little patient. I knew it. I was thinking I should have gone the other way through here because there'd likely be a bale or two. And sure enough, that's okay. Alright, so it stacks them 3 high. That's not bad. It's a pretty good looking pile so far. Awesome. Again, not the most realistic of things, but hey. We all love our auto loaders. How we doing? Is that it then? I think that is, eh? There's no way they're going to stack them higher than that. Yeah, okay. Okay. And do we have fancy straps? No, not on there. Unload. Unfasten tension belts. Okay. Oh, it's one of those ones where they end up fastening underneath unless you do it manually. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Alright. Let's take our first load back. It appears to be pretty much the same stack that you get from the other trailer we were using. So we'll have to see what the outcome is here. Give it time to turn. Yeah. Almost crashed it into the sheep pen. Almost. Alrighty, let's get you turned around. See, I'm pretty sure it's the same layout as that one. Okay. I'm not sure. I was thinking just flipping it off the side, you know? But I think what we'll do... it should do. Alright. So, select a side is what? B? Excuse me. Unload center. Unload there, unload there, unload there. Yes, indeed. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, scary. I don't want to have bales fly everywhere, please. Thank you. Actually, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Okay. Let's go grab us some more. Ooh, get off the crops. Ugh. Freaking hired driver. Dude, you're driving. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am. Alright, here we go. Brakes? Average. Seems to have some. I suppose that's saying something. Alright. So what sort of speed can you pick up bales at? Oh, look at that. 90 kilometers an hour, man. No problem. That's why these things are so OP. But you gotta admit, they sure are time savers. And we did get to do the whole thing properly by hand already on this farm. But once was enough, believe me. Alrighty. Pick a stack. I think I'll go for the inside ones. There we go. We'll follow this back down the hill. Burn! Thank you. Whew. That was close. And we're not going to get them all. Oh well. 1, 2. And back to the farm. The plane, boss, the plane. It's not a plane, Bubblehead. It's a balloon. Alright. I guess Bubblehead wasn't his name. I don't remember what it was. So I kind of run into the same issue here. See, once I get this third set in, now, I suppose it's because that first set's not exactly placed optimally, is it? I wonder. I think I'm going to try and do something. Oops. No, 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 no. You just don't want to pay attention, do you? Okay. Let's stick you there. Let's not climb out of the truck. Alright. Now. Let's try reloading you. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay. And let's stick you there. Good. Now, what I'm going to do is just move this whole issue over nice and snug. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay. Now. How's that look? Okay. Oh, I guess we have to change out of that, and then we get to pick where we want it. There we go. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's hope this works. Nice. Very nice. It might be a bit far, but I doubt it. Apparently it is. Took only the bottom row. That's not good. There we go. Alright. Kind of weird, but hey. We'll go with it. This is going to allow us to get at least one more entire row in there. Try and get relatively snug. I don't want exploding bales, but oh, that angle's not quite right, is it? Alright, let's try that. B. And how does that look? A little further back. Excuse me. Let's try this. Oh, that's snug. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad. We're gonna get 4 sets in there at least. Okay. Bubbity bub. Thank you. Okay. How does that look? Perfect. Boom. Nice. And yeah, now we can definitely get another row. Geez, almost 2, eh? It's too bad there isn't a on top kind of stack, so we could go double high on these. But hey, that's working pretty good. Alright guys, I'm going to go and pick up the rest of the bales, but I think I'm going to end the episode here. And next time around, we should be ready to progress a day, I guess. Very cool. Check out the first day of summer. All our sugar cane should be up. Oh wait, that's the other map. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. I sure had a good time making it for you. Leave lots of comments and let me know what you think about, well, anything. And until next time, well, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7. Ciao for now.